Every business should have a free offer that they can give away to attract prospects and then convert them into leads. In the online world, when you're starting an online business, your free offer is a way for you to build an email list, which then you can use to advertise your product or services to and then convert them into customers through email. It is one of the best ways I found to take prospects, somebody who knows about you on social media, and then convert them into your email list, and then later on sell them a course, a product, a service that you offer. I've done this before with my interview preparation course. I had a free offer, which was a tell me about yourself lead magnet, how to answer the first interview question, that I would give away in exchange for somebody else's email. And then once I had them in my email list, I would nurture them over the course of the next month, 2 months, 3 months, and then in the end I would try to sell them an interview prep course, and then if they bought it, then I made money. That is the basics of an online business if you wanted to start a digital business today or in the future. Now, what is a free offer? A free offer is your lead magnet. There are many different types of free offers or lead magnets. There are checklists, templates, ebooks, guides, short courses, calls, consulting calls, trials, all sorts of different types of offers. What kind of offer you create will depend on the target market, the problem, and then the you weren't trying to sell, and also on how the market responds, what people actually like to consume. In the online world, the most popular lead magnet that I have seen has always been an ebook. For years, people created these long 20, 30, 40 page ebooks, and then they would offer them in exchange for the email address, and then they would then get put on a newsletter list or some other type of list. Now, while in the beginning this type of offer may have worked, in today's world, these types of offers are no-go. One of the main reasons is because they are too long. Most people, when they get an ebook, they open it up, scroll through it a couple of times, and then forget about it. And most of the time, enticing somebody to get an ebook as a free lead magnet in exchange for their email is probably not working, probably not going to work. I know from experience, even my lead magnet, tell me about yourself, it was a little bit too long, but the idea there, I was solving a very specific, very painful problem, which was how do you answer the very first interview question. And from that experience, I learned that a highly successful lead magnet, a highly successful free offer, solves a extremely painful but small problem and offers an easy to implement, easy to act on solution in that lead magnet. That is the secret to creating a lead magnet. The type almost doesn't matter, because you can offer, as long as you've pinpointed the right problem, as long as you've pinpointed a very specific, very painful problem, and very small and targeted problem, and offered a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 step solution to that problem, the type of lead magnet often doesn't matter. You can do it as a webinar, as in, hey, how do I fix my lawnmower? Here's a quick 5-minute video on how to keep your lawnmower up to date and never worry about it not starting for the rest of your life. 5 minutes, yeah, sure, video I'll watch. Or it could be a checklist. 5 things to check before restarting your lawnmower after a long winter and not using it for 6 months. Easy to get, boom, done, and then all of a sudden now you're in that person's email list, and you're getting sent all sorts of valuable information about how to take care of your lawn, and then you get sold a product of somebody else coming in and taking care of your lawn for you. So that's the lead magnet. That's the free offer. A lot of the times when people kind of start thinking about putting together lead magnets and free offers, they will want to have an easy way out. What that means, what that used to mean back in the day, you would go out there and you would look at somebody else's lead magnet, maybe you steal it, change a couple of things, put it together, package it up, and it's yours. In today's world, what I've seen people do is go to ChatGPT, type in a couple of letters, a couple of sentences, say, hey, make me a lead magnet for whatever the problem that is, and they would get this, it would spit you out a lead magnet, and you would just kind of copy and paste, put it into your Word doc, and then kind of set it up, package it up as a free offer. Two problems with either of these approaches. One, taking somebody else's lead magnet is not nice, and there's another problem with that is you don't know if it actually works or whether it attracts the right people for your business. The problem with ChatGPT or any AI-based stuff is it's trained on a generic, widespread information from the internet. So everybody who's, anybody would put their stuff on the internet, and most of the internet does not contain specific information. Most of it is just generic, copied from one website to another, to another, to another. It's the same stuff, rewritten a little bit differently, and that's what these AI systems are trained on. So inevitably, the answers you're going to get are going to be generic. They're going to be pretty much useless and not very useful to you, not very enticing. So the best way to find the offer, the free offer, the lead magnet, is to actually go out there and ask people what kind of problems they have, and if you can solve that problem quickly. And if you test it out with them, say, hey, what do you think of my solution? And they say, yes, I like it. Then you have an idea whether that's a good lead magnet or not. In my case, when I started my interview course business, I did not create a lead magnet. I didn't sit down just to think about the lead magnet. What happened was I posted several posts on how to answer certain interview questions, and then I saw which ones performed better and which ones performed worse. So for example, why did you leave your job post performed okay. Tell me about yourself, how to answer the first interview question, performed extremely well. So that became a good candidate for my lead magnet. And that's what I did. I took that post, I expanded upon it, I added a few more examples, I added a few more explanations, and all of a sudden I had a decent lead magnet that I knew that people were interested in because they really liked my post, they reposted it, they liked it, they commented on it, they thanked me for sharing it. So that was a great way to find the lead magnet. Basically, put out a bunch of posts around, see which ones get good engagement, see which ones resonate, and then see if there's something that you can extract from that post and make it into a lead magnet. It could be, your post could be a how to solve a particular problem with 10 steps, and your lead magnet could be a checklist if that post is actually doing well. Or your lead magnet could be an in-depth video about how to actually solve that problem, or a template if it's a templatable offer, a problem that you can solve. So the idea there for the free offer, you always need to find that painful problem, that thing that people kind of struggling with and they don't always have the answer for. Test it out, maybe send out a couple of feelers into the social media world, post posts, publish posts, make videos, things like that. Once you've done that, see which one gets the most engagement, then extract the lead magnet from it. This process takes time. Yes, it does, and everybody wants things quickly and wants things done yesterday. But if you skip all these things, not only do you not learn, you will actually risk wasting time going down the wrong path. First, experiment, figure out what your audience wants, what problems you like solving. Is it useful? Then once you've tested it out, put it out there as a lead magnet, and this way you actually bring in the leads who will eventually be good for you and then will likely convert into your customers and buy the stuff from you, buy the products. So that's the free offer, and it's one of those things that a must in order for you to build a list, because once you build a list, that's how you sell to people. That's how you become a business. Every business is a list, and I'll talk about that tomorrow.